If you want cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more, then check out G2A. A link is in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another video. So we got another one here. We got some gaming news we're gonna talk about. We got Ghost of Tsushima, who has been getting actually really good reviews on just in general on different reviewers. And we're going to be talking about Cyberpunk 2077. It looks like we got a world map look. I'm really pumped for both of these games. More so right now for Ghost of Tsushima, because I have been wanting a new open world game since I finished playing Horizon Zero Dawn. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you guys enjoy the video, drop a like on the video. Super appreciated, incredibly helpful. If you're new, obviously make sure you do subscribe with notifications on. And if you guys want to support the channel directly, then feel free to check out my sponsors, G2A for some cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and more, and also Control Freak and Scuff. I use them every day when I'm playing. Code OGXRAYZ get you a discount. So let's jump into it. So we're going to be using N4G actually for the reviews. They actually do a really good job always updating whenever a game comes out. They did it for The Last of Us. Now they're doing it for Ghost of Tsushima because the review embargo is up today. And it's been getting pretty good reviews. We've got ZTGD giving it a 10 out of 10. EGM gives it a 4 out of 5. Keep scrolling down. We've got Vamers giving it a 90 out of 100. We've got Worth Playing giving it a 9.4 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 from Games Reviews. So it's been getting really good reviews. 9 out of 10s over here. If we go a little bit further down, we've got an 8 out of 10. So mostly it's been around like an 88 on Metacritic. So it's anywhere from like a 9, 8, like a high 8 to like a high 9 has been what I've been seeing. And I'm actually really excited for this because personally, I have been wanting a open world game, like I mentioned, since Horizon Zero Dawn. I beat that game. I had a lot of fun. I put, I think, about 30-ish hours into that game. And I really like open world games, and that's exactly what Ghost of Tsushima is. It's an open world game, so it's actually pretty freaking sweet, man. I'm actually really excited to check it out. The gameplay looks amazing. The game actually looks amazing as well. And, you know, I am so pumped and I'm so happy that it's actually getting really good reviews. So this is actually a pretty interesting review because it tells you what is the price that they would pay. As you guys can see, they have the retail price is $59.99. And the price that they would pay is $59.99. So they actually think that this game is worth the entrance fee, if you will. The one I saw mostly is from YongJay, who I fall more in line with what he thinks and what Angry Joe have been thinking. He obviously hasn't done his review yet, but YongJay has done his. And for him, he actually really enjoyed it. He enjoyed the combat. He enjoyed the open world aspects. He said that there was a few issues here and there with like some bugs and stuff. He wishes they had lock on and stuff like that. But, you know, obviously this has been pretty well received, and this is something that I'm excited for because I am definitely going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima. Also, we're going to be getting Paper Mario here very soon. I can't wait to check that out as well. So you guys know I'll have some stuff on that as well. But that was the first bit of the story because I'm excited. Let me know if you guys are excited for Ghost of Tsushima. I was kind of worried because, you know, it's different. It's a different kind of game. You know, not a lot of people are really into like a samurai type game. But it's doing well. It's open world. It looks like it's going to be a really solid game, and you know, maybe people will give it more of a shot. So we'll see what the sales are for this game. But I hope it does well, because any game that is like this and the scope that you have to go through to create a gigantic world for you to roam around in like this takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of passion. So I really hope that these guys actually are rewarded for their effort. So it looks like so far the reviews are saying that, yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet. All right, another game I'm excited for, obviously Cyberpunk 2077. It looks like they showed off the world map, and it's a big one, man. It's a big one. You guys can see it's got a whole bunch of different areas. It's got Vista del Rey, Rancho Coronado, Arroyo, West End Estate. There's actually a lot of Spanish named ones here, but I'm so pumped for this, man. I can't wait for Cyberpunk 2077. It keeps getting delayed. I don't think it's going to be delayed any further, but you know, you guys can see just the scope of what this map is going to look like. And you know, personally, I think it's pretty freaking sweet that it's so huge. We'll definitely have to wait and see on that guy, but man, I'm excited for that game as well. But right now, mostly Ghost of Tsushima is actually the game that I'm so freaking pumped for. Alright guys, so the final story we're going to talk about is more Assassin's Creed info, and it looks like Assassin's Creed Valhalla will have no side quests, which is actually way different from a traditional Assassin's Creed game. But it says the flow of Assassin's Creed's Valhalla involves world events in place of traditional side quests. Maybe they're just changing the name of it. Maybe they are still side quests, but apparently world events. This is from GameSpot. The article, again, all my sources in the description below, but it says the Assassin's Creed series has always been filled with side quests to complete alongside the main storyline, and these have grown especially prominent in the recent role-playing games like Origins and Odyssey. For Assassin's Creed Valhalla, however, Ubisoft has completely changed its approach to side quests. In fact, they aren't really in the game at all. Speaking to GameStop just before Ubisoft Forward, narrative director Darby McDavid explained that world events are included in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but the traditional side quest is almost non-existent. There are no longer story arcs to complete as part of the main questline, but extra activities you complete will happen more spontaneously and won't necessarily be quests that you have to seek out. This approach has chosen to fit the narrative as the protagonist Ivor arrives in England as an invader rather than a native. Having quest givers left and right would make no sense as you're actively trying to make alliances. So that's actually very true. If you're coming in and you're trying to essentially pillage and take over a land or take portion of a land so you can settle, then people probably aren't going to be giving you a whole bunch of side quests because you're invading them. Like, they're not going to trust you. You're trying to get people to trust you and work with you, so it wouldn't really make sense for there to be a whole bunch of side quests. So I totally get that, and I think it's actually a really smart decision on their part. But I still have been seeing a lot of people talking about how this game is literally just Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and let's face it, a lot of these games are not just going to suddenly revamp their engine, especially when they're still in the same console generation. So I don't think that it's that big of a deal. I know a lot of people maybe who are diehard Assassin's Creed fan are probably so friggin' pissed off that it looks just like Odyssey and apparently looks and plays like it. So we'll have to wait and see on that, but I'm excited for the game. I like the idea of playing as a Viking, going around exploring and trying to essentially populate this whole area and help Vikings reign supreme, or at least expand into a different area. So I'm excited for the game. If you maybe are a fan of previous Assassin's Creed's game, and then this might not be a game that you'll maybe enjoy as much, I think you'll still enjoy it, but maybe you'll be tired of the gameplay mechanics and the movement and the, you know, the engine and everything. So we'll have to wait and see. But personally, I'm actually really excited for this game, and we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But it comes out in November. And yeah, that's all the info we have today, guys. If we have any more information, whether it be PlayStation stuff, Xbox stuff, gaming news, you guys know that I will have you guys covered here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys found the video informative and helpful. If you guys did, drop a like on the video. Super appreciated. If you guys are new, obviously make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on. And if you guys actually want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak and Scuff. I use them every single day when I'm playing. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount, or by checking out G2A for some cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and more. So check them out if you guys want to. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want to talk about anything at OGXRAYZ. Link in the description below. I talk about anything and everything, so go and interact with me over there. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Take care, guys. I'm out. Peace.